This here is Backwoods Billy coming to the beautiful Delmarva Eastern Shore, talking about Lord Hobo Brewing's Hobo Life Session IPA, 4.5% alcohol by volume, 74 IBUs, brewed with 2-row Pilsner malt, flaked oats, and 1 hop, Citra Hops. Now, I don't know what else to do. A second one to put a recipe to do in New England, but there was a brewery around here that did one that was terrible. They put so much wheat flour in it, it tasted like gravy thickener with sour cream. There's another one that has an IPA that's supposedly like New England that tastes like sour cream. So I can find it on Google to make one. You should do it yourself. Also, talking to another brewer in the area that has some really good New England style IPAs, they're going to come out with a permanent one, but their problem is keeping the hoppy freshness to it. You should consume it the first week, unlike what Sierra Nevada says on their hazy IPA, 90 days. So they're going to add like fruit to it, sort of like Dogfish does with their some of their IPAs. So looking at Lord Hobo, I want to thank Ron Grovis from RonsBeers&Tools who sent me the Lord Hobo Brewing's Hobo Life Session IPA. He also sent me the Narragansett Autocrat, which is the coffee stout, which did really well in beer reviews, and the Narragansett Lager. So we're going to sit here with this. This is the Lord Hobo Life. We're going to crack her open. Now with this style, I already have the head coming up. Got my little IPA glass. You see the little bulb, and then the glass comes up and over. And we're already getting a hazy pour. A lot of head to this. That's because it was slightly cool and it's warmer out here now, so let's sit here for a few minutes and pick that up. A little too much head, but a hazy golden color leaning towards amberless. It's kind of like a watered down orange juice almost in the color of it. Grapefruit, you get up front just a plethora of citrus fruit. Grapefruit, pineapple, orange peel, orange juice. You get kind of the notes of that on that part. The head's an off-white head, poured about a 3-finger head. Well carbonated, leaning medium towards heavy. Taste kind of follows the aromatics, except I would say this. I get more orange in the taste, and then grapefruit, and the grapefruit is what then overpowers on it. You get a slightly spicy note, and I think that's from the carbonation hitting the same spot on the tongue that a spice would to give you that spicy note, not so much spices from the hops. Orange is a really, 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 really faint hint of pineapple, and you get the grapefruit just overtakes it. It's a dry finish, but I wouldn't say that it's astringent or that it's something that's a puckering finish. I would say that it finishes slightly dry. It makes you want to drink more. Like when I first opened the can, the aromatics, when that plethora of citrus fruit hit me, it made my mouth start to water. I wanted to taste the IPA. Now, being a session IPA at 4.5% alcohol by volume, you can drink a couple of these and not really have a problem. If you're fishing or hiking, you can see the carbonation is coming up through there. Decent lacing on the glass.
Actually, it's kind of waiting out because of the sun.
Oh, the sun? Okay.
Yeah, keep it down on the table so you can see it. There you go.
It's like it's the color of like if somebody mixed orange juice and grapefruit juice together, what you would get.
Mm.
It's got a hint of pineapple.
When that one breeze came by, you could smell it. It smells really fruity.
Yeah, this got I think 97 on rate beer, 3.8 or 3.9 out of 5 on Beer Advocate. Untapped, I think it got a 4 out of 5. Wine Enthusiast gave it a 91%. I don't know, one of the beer magazines, or which one it was, rated it one of the top IPAs. So, the bubbles on this kind of remind you when it starts off like kind of tight packed and it goes to a loose pack, and it sudsy, almost like soap suds. But looking at it now, it reminds me of lemon meringue pie. It's very appetizing. You get the little white whiffs. Do you smell over there? It's very, I can smell it from here.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very, I mean, my wife's a couple of feet from me, she can smell it. So, very aromatic beer. Food pairings with this are pretty much anything you want to pair with this. I would say more so seafood. You could probably get away with steamed crabs, steamed oysters, oysters that are raw, clams casino, steamed clams, baked clams, oysters Rockefeller. I would say chicken would do very well with this. Spicy food would be okay with this, but I would probably lean more towards roasted chicken, roast duck, things of that nature do very, very well with this. It's a Backwoods Billy 2 thumbs up. Remember to click, like, and subscribe to Backwoods Billy Craft Beer Reviews. I'll put some better descriptions in the description box as far as what the ratings are. It's a New England style IPA, also referred to as a juice bomb, also referred to as a milkshake IPA. Again, Ron Grovis, Grovis at RonsBeers&Tools. I'll put a link to him as well. And I sent Ron some beers, so you should have a thing up with the beers that I sent him as well. Happy St. Patty's Day, guys. We'll probably be after that when it comes on. Rock and roll. Have an awesome day, guys.